child, wounded by rejection, incest, molestation, emotional, physical, and sexual abuse, can become an adult functioning in childish ways, not being able to put away childish things. Listen to Arrested Development Ministries and hear the hearts of victims who have become victors and sufferers who are now survivors. Learn what great things God can do for you to heal your heart wherever you hurt.
Hi, are you hungry? I wasn't sure whether you were eating out or not, and if you haven't eaten, I can make you something.
Shut up. What the hell good is all this? Dishwashing liquid, 35 cents off. Chicken pot pies, 75 cents off, 2 or more. Ooh, breakfast cereal, $1 free groceries with purchase. Hallelujah. No, gee, this is great. Look at all this money we're gonna save. Maybe we should use all this money and buy a big new house. Or a better idea, how about a round-the-world cruise? How does that sound? Huh?
It's just a few coupons.
Then what's the point? You're telling me, with all the free time I give you, that you can't find a better way to benefit this family than by clipping a few lousy coupons? Don't turn away from me when I'm Listen. We are not through discussing your many invaluable contributions to this family's welfare. Do you hear what I'm saying? What do you do all day, huh? Look at this. What's this here? Can't you even keep a kitchen clean?
It's your dinner, Paul. I'm sorry.
Mom!
What are you gawking at?
Dammy, go to your room, please, now.
No. Leave her alone. Don't you touch her.
What did you say to me?
I am not going to let you hurt her.
Tammy, please.
I mean it.
You put that down.
Oh, honey. Dad?
Hi, my name's Misty Rush, and I got pushed into this class, actually, by my mom. She had already taken it, and so had my brother. And I saw the changes in my brother, which were huge, and that pushed me to want to make it to come. At the time when we first started, me and my husband, we lived all the way down in Seaside, and so we traveled up here every single week just to be able to come to this. And it wasn't until like the last week or two of class, my husband reminded me, because it's the first time we've ever gotten along, that we had agreed that this class was going to make or break our marriage. We struggled from the get-go. Everything pretty much started off bad, and it only got worse. And after having to endure an affair, I pretty much thought it was never going to work. But I had such a strong faith in marriage and the vows that I made that I decided to keep with it. And that's when we found the class. And it actually wasn't until like 4 weeks until we were done. We were both still ready to call it done. And then we went through one of the classes that was about neurolinguistics programming. It's about communication. And that was the one thing we obviously really lacked in. Communication with us was either silent treatment or screaming and yelling. And I remember the night I went through the class, we were a week ahead, and I called my husband, and before that we hadn't been living together, we weren't even talking. And I remember talking with him for like 3 hours, and pretty much ever since then, we have been able to overcome every single argument we've gotten into. And I can't even explain how great that feels. Also, when I first came into the class, I was on a lot of different medications. I was a little bit of a hypochondriac, and but throughout the program, I actually weaned myself off of all my antidepressants and anxiety medication, and I have never felt better. I can't thank everybody in this class and Shannon enough for pushing for me to really focus on myself. I hated hearing her say that every single time, because I would always try to argue it. But no, it's you. You know, look at yourself, and that's really been huge. And so, what I got from it was, life changing and marriage changing. And I can't thank you guys enough.
How many of you have ever watched a commercial 100 times and you either buy it or you just can't stand it and you'll never buy it? So I'm the last in line, and you guys have heard wonderful testimonies. And there's not much that I can add to it, but I'm going to add something to it from a different angle as a father. I try really hard not to do this, don't I? But I want to come to it at an angle as a father, because we work on ourselves, but how is my daughter going to have a healthy relationship with a man if I can't be that healthy man? Or my son to have, a father figure that's a healthy father figure. See, dysfunctional was my family's middle name. I'm not going to go into the details, but just believe that. And I chose, before life skills, I chose to change that. It stopped with me. And, God dealt with me before life skills, but with life skills, it just made the tools real and tangible and put them in my hands so that I could be that different father than what I was raised in that atmosphere. And, so when I put my kids in front of me and I think about their future and how I'm a model for and I said this last time I graduated, that's how much it stuck to me. When I stand before my daughter as an example of her future husband, I want it to be the best that it can be. And same with my son. So if you don't go out and buy life skills, you're in denial. I don't care if you were born up here on the altar. You can use life skills. That's Mike and Pam, thank you for your time and dedication and your love for people.
How have the right to be not afraid.
Child sexual abuse teaches children to live in fear. They feel alone, ashamed, and afraid.
I have the right to be left alone.
Children who are sexually abused often blame themselves.
I have the right to be protected.
Every 2 minutes, someone is sexually assaulted.
If this has happened to you, you don't have to go it alone. It is never too late to get help.
Let it be me.
Every 2 minutes, another man, woman, and child is sexually assaulted. The effects can be devastating. Volunteer for RAIN and make a difference. A few minutes of your time can help someone take back years of their life. Join RAIN today, and together we can make a difference. Visit rain.org. That's RAINN.org to find your local volunteer areas and help give the gift of hope.
You have been listening to Arrested Development Ministry podcast. For more information, feedback, or to contact us, our email address is arrested.development.g51@gmail.com. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and you can look for us where you receive your podcast. Always remember, you may have been broken, but you are not beyond repair. Thank you for listening.